Superfood Evolution presents Chia Seeds for Sustained Energy and Hydration. Chia seeds are one of the new top superfoods to become popular during the last decade, and now their many nutritional benefits are catching up to a much wider audience. Most every health-conscious person these days knows about chia and how they can be a great dietary adjunct to supporting long-term health. We personally started using the seeds in about 2003 when they became more available in bulk sections of large chain health food stores. Now you see them in many commercial products such as protein bars, dehydrated crackers, granolas, kombucha drinks, as well as for sale as dried seeds or ground powders. They have certainly become one of our top favorites next to hemp seeds for a number of reasons. In a nutshell, they have a dense amount of nutrition, very few calories, and are packed with fiber, protein, antioxidants, calcium, and the hard-to-get omega-3 fatty acids. The chia seed is quite tiny, but when soaked in water they swell up to 10 to 12 times their original size, creating a gelatinous, seedy gel that can be blended and used in shakes, desserts, smoothies, porridge, and puddings. Because of this, they are the perfect seed to add extra creamy thickness to many recipes, or also used as an egg replacement, while simultaneously recharging and hydrating the cells. Historical use of chia seeds. The wild chia plant, Salvia hispanica, is native to central and southern Mexico and Guatemala. Chia was cultivated for use as a staple food crop grown next to corn by the pre-Columbian Aztec civilization. Chia is derived from the word chian, which means oily in the Nahuatl language. The seeds were traditionally used as a flour, pressed for their oil content, or mixed with water and consumed. Chia was used by the Aztecs as an ingredient in a corn-based gruel known as pinole and is still prepared today in modern-day Mexico. They also roasted the ground seeds and made a flour known as chian pinole. This was further used to make tortillas and tamales. In Mexico, they use it in a drink called chia fresca, which is chia soaked in fruit juice. Wild chia seeds spread to many desert locations of the southern U.S., and we have actually seen it growing prolifically in areas of Joshua Tree National Park. The Coahuila Indians of these regions used it quite a bit for medicinal purposes as well as a sustaining food source. The seeds were carried by many native tribes as a form of fuel to increase endurance on long journeys along trade routes. The Coahuila Indians traveled with pouches of seeds and soaked them in gourds of water for hydrating and sustaining energy levels. The Chia Plant. Chia is a member of the mint family and an annual plant that grows up to about 3 to 4 feet in height and produces tiny clusters of purple or white flowers at the end of its stem. The tiny oval seeds are about 1 millimeter, very small, and are produced when it goes to seed after the warmer season. The seeds are typically multicolored and are either gray, black, white, or brown. The cultivated chia we consume today is not too far off from its wild origins. We always encourage growing your own superfoods and herbs whenever possible. Chia is one of those species that you can actually grow in your own garden in many parts of the world, generally USDA zones 9 to 12. Chia seed versus flax seed. Chia is very similar to flaxseed in that they both contain high amounts of omega-3s and also become very gelatinous when soaked in water. They are both extracted for their oils, but flax is more susceptible to rancidity and is extremely volatile when exposed to light or heat. This is not so much the case with the chia seed, and because of this many people have switched over to using chia more as a replacement to flax in recipes. We actually prefer using chia seed rather than flax when making dehydrated bread and crackers. Flax is also known to contain phytoestrogens, a type of estrogen derived from plants. Phytoestrogens have a tendency to mimic estrogen in the body. Chia is also closer to a wild food and hasn't been as heavily cultivated as the flax or linseed plant, used as a source of fiber, linen, for centuries. Chia seed benefits. High in omega-3 fatty acids. Chia seeds are naturally high in polyunsaturated fatty acids called omega fatty acids. Like flax and hemp seeds, they are particularly high in the essential fatty acid omega-3, alpha-linolenic acid or AFA. According to nutrition data, a 1 ounce 28-gram serving of chia is about 4,915 milligrams of omega-3 to 1,620 milligrams of omega-6 linolenic acid or LA. This is about a 3-to-1 ratio of omega-3 to omega-6, which is very rare for nuts and seeds. A healthy diet should consist of a proper proportion of omega-6 to omega-3s. The general standard for this is between a 4-to-1 or 1-to-1 ratio. This means that for the amount of omega-6 foods you consume, you would need to eat at least 1/4 of that amount in omega-3s. In a typical Western diet high in refined vegetable oils, omega-6 is much higher than omega-3 at between an average 10-to-1 to 20-to-1 ratio. Too much omega-6 can cause inflammation in the body and other related health conditions. Omega-3 fatty acids act as an anti-inflammatory and help to counteract the pro-inflammatory effects of LA omega-6 fats and their derived oils. They help to enhance cognitive function, lower blood pressure, and reduce high cholesterol. Chia seeds uniquely offer 3 times as much omega-3 to omega-6. We give them a huge thumbs up for this reason. Hydrates the body, lubricates the skin. Chia is a hydrophilic seed, which means it can absorb large quantities of water. This produces a mucilaginous gel-like coating around the seed and becomes very hydrating to the body when consumed. This is one of the reasons they are added to many commercial health food drinks. The soaked seeds are very soothing to the mucous membranes and digestive tract, acting as a mild laxative that can be extremely beneficial to the health of the colon. Chia has a natural cooling effect on the body and is especially lubricating for the skin when ingested. Chia is an endurance food. Chia is known as an endurance food that nourishes the cells and tissues by prolonging hydration, time-releasing nutrient absorption, regulating glandular activity of the adrenals and thyroid, and providing electrolyte balance. The gelling properties of chia also help to slow the conversion of carbohydrates into sugar, providing a long-burning fuel source. These attributes can be beneficial for diabetics who need to maintain blood sugar levels, as well as athletes or those who are physically active. Chia seed nutrition. Chia seeds provide the body with protein, minerals, vitamins, and trace nutrients. They are about 30% protein, along with 19 amino acids, including all 9 essential amino acids needed by the body for proper muscle growth, tissue repair, and many other bodily functions. Chia seed nutrition list. Omega fatty acids, protein, fiber, 9 essential amino acids, vitamins A, E, and D, B vitamins, calcium, potassium, magnesium, iron, niacin, thiamine, silicon, iodine, phosphorus, copper, zinc, sulfur, manganese, and trace minerals. Good for weight loss. Chia is high in dietary fiber. Fibrous foods help to slow down the digestive process and act as a natural appetite suppressant. Along with a health-promoting diet and lifestyle, chia seeds can be a great low-calorie addition to daily meals for those wanting to lose excess body weight. As a mild laxative, blended chia seeds can also help to normalize bowel movements. High in calcium. The seeds are a good source of calcium, with a 1 ounce serving size delivering about 18% of the daily requirement. They also have trace amounts of boron, a mineral that works with calcium to support bone density and the prevention of osteoporosis. Chia seeds benefits. Hydrates the body, balances blood sugar levels, gives a feeling of fullness which helps with weight loss, provides omega-3s, long-burning fuel source, helps to nourish the skin, high amounts of antioxidants, cools inflammation and heat conditions, high fiber cleanses and soothes the digestive tract, contains calcium and boron for healthy bones. How to use chia. Whole chia. Chia seeds are most commonly available for sale as a whole seed. They can be purchased in bulk quantities by the pound, and remember, a little goes a long way because of their hydrophilic nature. They come in both white and black varieties. The white colored seeds are great for frostings or vanilla puddings. Ground chia. Ground chia flour or powder is also sold these days, but for nutritional purposes, we always recommend buying the whole seeds and grinding them up yourself for greater freshness. Soaking chia seeds. To use the seeds, we encourage soaking them first and using the seed gel blended into drinks or other recipes. They are more easily digested in this form, in our opinion. Experiment for yourself, however, if you really enjoy eating the whole soaked seeds. Remember, they will absorb between 10 to 12 times their volume in water, and in less than 20 to 30 minutes, your jar of seeds and water will become a thick, gelatinous mass. The measurement ratio we like to use is 1/4 cup of seeds to 1.5 cups of water, or 2 tablespoons of seeds to 3/4 cups of water. You can store the soaked seeds in a jar in your fridge for up to 2 weeks and have them on hand whenever a recipe calls. For therapeutic effects as a laxative, we recommend 2 to 3 tablespoons of soaked chia seeds added to smoothies or shakes. Chia seeds are a great substitute for flax and can be used in combination with other natural thickening agents like coconut oil, psyllium seeds, or Irish moss. Thanks for watching, and for more super seed varieties, visit superfoodsforsuperhealth.com. Please give us a thumbs up if you found this video useful.